I was told a long time ago, never give up control of the mic because then you're in trouble. I'm looking out and I see all these smiling faces and I'm wondering what's going on, all these smiling faces this early in the morning on a beautiful day. And then I sniffed the air and aha, cinnamon fix. Food Services has done it again. And I think they need a big round of applause. So I'm John Jarboe. I'm the chair of the Personnel Commission, and there's 3 personnel commissioners. Virginia Levinson is one, and she's over there. I have not seen Victor this morning. Oh, there he is. He snuck in on us. Victor's the appointee by the board. The board appoints one person. I'm the CSEA appointee, this gentleman right here, and then we pick Virginia. And just so that you know, Virginia is one of the longest, I have to say, be careful how I phrase this, I get in trouble, longest serving personnel commissions in the state of California. I think there's only one other that's been on the commission, on a commission longer than she has. And when I know that, because I think she must have been 3 years old when she was first appointed to ours. So anyway, and I'll pay for that one too. So with the Personnel Commission, we deal with the classified folks. You probably remember when you took the test before you were hired, you classified people out there? Yeah, well, we're responsible for that and putting you through all that. But what it does is it gives us a great workforce. And one of the best in the state of California. I've been to meetings in other parts of the state and I've had people come up to me and they look and have a name badge on it and it says Cajon Valley. And these are people from some little town up in Northern California. And they say, gee, Cajon Valley, I hear that's a great place to work. So you guys have spread that reputation throughout the state of California, and I don't think you realize what a great job you sometimes do. But I will just real quickly, I've had kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids go to these schools, the Cajon Valley schools, and from a perspective of a great-grandparent, I can tell you, we see what you folks do, and we see it because we don't see the kids every day, so we see the growth that they have over a period of time, and all of a sudden wonder, how did they go from this point to this point? And a lot of it is because of all the work that all of you folks do. And for that, I thank you. And I'm sure all the other great-grandparents thank you. And with that, have a great year. I know it'll be a good one.
Well, good morning. Welcome back.
Morning.
Again. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm your CSEA chapter president, Mark Reagles. You can't be a good leader without a great team, so I'm going to introduce our executive e-board. So when I call your name, please stand up and let everybody see who you are. We're going to start with our chief job steward, or union steward, Prudence Langer. And your first VP is Vicki Heyman. And your second VP is Kevin Haddix. Your CSEA treasurer is Richard Hensel. Your communication officer is Angela Berry. And last and not least, our secretary is Natalie Perez. And I'd like to encourage all of our members to get used to checking your email, the district email. That's where all of our information is going to be provided from. And if you have an issue with it, go see your site rep, go see the office manager. The superintendent has made a computer available for each site, so you should be able to access all of our information. And then I'd encourage everybody also to come to chapter meetings, get involved. It's your union. Without you, we're all not as strong as we could be. And welcome back and have a great new year.
Thank you, Mark.
Good morning.
875 certificated staff members make up the Common Valley Education Association, and that includes psychologists, speech and language pathologists, nurses, and counselors. And we usually generally refer to ourselves as educators, so we don't offend anyone. But in our association, we have an exec board, a rep council, and over 20 standing committees. That's a lot of people who are working together with our employer to provide the same thing that we all want, which is a quality public education for our students. So if you are an elected CVA officer, exec board member, rep council, or are on a CVA committee, I would like you to please stand up just so your peers can see who you are. Awesome. As some of you may know, I also have the privilege of lobbying for the California Teachers Association in Sacramento. And I think there's an election coming up, 2016. And while many of us are focused on the presidential end of that, we have an election here in the state of California that's going to directly impact us right where we live in our classrooms. And that's the fight over Proposition 55. Many of you remember back in 2008, 9, 10, and 11, I know a lot of you went through rifts. In California, we lost over 50,000 education jobs. It was a devastating period for our students. Class size increased, we eliminated music, art, physical education programs. Tuition in our community colleges and state colleges doubled and were cut, and resulting in fewer students coming into our profession, creating the current teacher and education worker shortage. California can't return to these days, and we're just starting to come back from those massive cuts. We're rehiring educators, and class sizes are starting to come down. We're bringing back arts to our schools. We're bringing back school libraries. We're bringing back vital counseling services. Courses are being restored at our community and state colleges. This is why we need to pass Prop 55, because our work is just starting. Our schools continue to rank among the lowest in the nation in per pupil funding. Teacher shortage has not gone away. An estimated 22,000 teachers are needed in the state of California this year alone. And if Prop 55 isn't passed in November, we will lose $4 billion a year to California schools. That's with a B, billion. Prop 55 does not raise taxes on anyone. It maintains the current income tax rates on the wealthiest Californians, and not only prevents $4 billion in funding cuts, but it protects our other vital services. We know that kids do more than just go to school. They need health care. They need social services. Money from Prop 55 will go to our local schools, and the legislature can't touch it. Prop 55 contains strict accountability requirements to ensure funds designated for education go to classrooms, not to bureaucracy or administrative costs. 55 also authorizes criminal prosecution for any misuse of its money. California shouldn't and can't go back. I urge you to strongly look at Prop 55 and its impact on our schools, and on November 8th, because our children and schools matter most, to please vote yes. Thank you for your time and issue. Have a great year, and welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.